Hello. I realised I wasn't actually muted and I was in a be right back screen, so all of this is going well. But yes, hello. I will be eating porridge on stream. You've got to deal with that. Is this just going to capture? Okay, so I have played through this game. I'm trying to 100% up my main save. But what I am going to do is make a new game for stream. Because I really enjoyed it. I was going to play TCG. Those of you friends on my Steam probably saw me playing some TCG Shop Sim last night. So I've packed up my things. Leaving everything else behind. I peaked for a quiet life by the sea. Because I wasn't up to... Obviously, you could tell that my voice still isn't okay, so I can't do a lot of reading for dating everything. And I'm noticing just how tired I am because I'm still sick, so here we are. We have our little bookshop. You can't see what books we have in stock, but what I will do is I will do this. Actually, would I be best on this side? You don't need to see what effects are active right now, but you can see. Is that better? Oh no, that cuts off there. I'll go down here. Every day I'm like, oh, I'm getting better, and then I wake up and feel hit by a truck. Yeah, so I think that's what's going around at the moment. My lungs are still not okay. But yeah. I'm back to doing most of what I normally do. So. My, what a sight. You must be the new bookseller. I've heard so much about you. Like what? Oh, I know you're planning to sell used books for a good price and that you're not from the area. And I certainly think you could use someone to show you the ropes around here. Welcome to our quaint little town. I'm Tilda. Lovely to meet you. I used to run the local bookstore here before my retirement, so you can trust my advice. Let's see. Could have cried with joy when I didn't do food last night and could actually taste it. Let's see, you should know that us Bookstonians have very particular taste in books. I, for example, prefer to read classic and crime novels and not much else. So why don't I have a look at your collection to see if I can find something worthwhile? Bravo, you had the right book on hand. When a customer finds a book, they will keep looking for more. And you can see that I have a... Oh, you can't. I'm more likely to sell crime books and I'm more likely to sell classic books at the moment. Because of Tilda being in the shop. So, there is also all of the odds of like the books and stuff. Sadly, you didn't have the right book on offer. Even though you may have had books of the right genre, whether people actually take one home depends on your sale chance, which for classic is 22%. You can check your sale chance by any time by hovering over genres on the right. Whoa. The sale chance shows the odds that someone might buy a book they like. Because the chance is based on how many books you have in your shop, it will decrease as you run out of books throughout the day. Thank you, sweetie. I have porridge this morning because I'm out of bread. Basically everything gluten-free on the shop didn't run. I managed to sell out the last book of a genre. It is the mark of a great bookseller. hi there. You're the bookseller, right? I see you already talked to Tilda. Did she know everything about you already? Yeah, she does that. Told me about the review before I even started my job there. Oh, I'm talking about the Buxtonbury review. It's the local paper. Yeah, I sort of write for them. My name's Thorn Estrada. Nice to meet you. Your arrival is kind of the only interesting thing happening around here in a while. You have to excuse my nosiness, but it's sort of my job to write about you now. How about you help me out by answering a few of my questions, and in return, I'll give you a free subscription. I'll give you a free subscription in return. You might appreciate the events calendar, and people also often sell used books in the classifieds. So, for the record, what made you come to Buxtonbury?
What makes you come?
Searching for where I belong. Oh wow, I kind of feel the same way. I hope it works out for you. And what's your first impression of the town so far? Very windy. Oh, I guess that's true. Although I do enjoy the weather here in my hometown. We only had rain season and less rain season. Thanks so much for the little interview. I really appreciate it. And I promise you'll have your first copy of the review by tomorrow morning. I'll have a look at your selection now, if you don't mind, and see you around. Coastal wildlife of Buxton Bay. Most of the board is taken up with illustrations of the marine animals native to the local bay. You recognise a moon jellyfish with 4 purple circles. You remember seeing a stranded one at Far Beach before. Their delicate tendrils are used to catch prey such as plankton, but are harmless to humans. You also see an image of a herring gull in flight. It has characteristically bright orange spot on its otherwise yellow bill. The scavengers seem menacing to humans, but they are just trying to adjust to their increasing urbanization of their habitats. They're incredibly intelligent. For example, researchers have observed them shoplifting books, presumably to using them to nest in. Lastly, there are a small group of grey acorn barnacles pictured, shown to look different above and below the water surface. Were you aware that the hard bumps often found on rocks and boats are actually the shells of small arthropods? The acorn barnacle's legs poke out from the top once the tide comes in to catch plankton out the water. Fascinating creatures. It feels like we gained a whole new appreciation for coastal critters today. Seems like the telescope is out of order right now. Best check back later. I don't know what that noise was. Oh, the end of the day, probably. I haven't dropped any frames on my end, but welcome back. The Buxtonbury Review has reports on goings-on around town. You can check today and tomorrow's weather, and keep an eye for upcoming events. Here you can see them only in your pocket. All the books you own in both your shop and storage. It looks like they're running a little low. In the classified section, you can acquire used books to replenish your stocks. Give it a try. These should come in handy. Maintaining a good stock of books is an important part of any book-selling venture. Classified section will have some other bits and bobs. Let's pick up this lovely cactus. I will, because it's free. Toggle the newspaper by toggling it off the item bar. Let's give this lonely cactus a new home. This is your item bar. From here you can open the newspaper, customize your bookshop, amongst other things. Click here to customize your bookshop. Here we go. Sorry, I'm having my porridge. So it was a full disconnect. Interesting. I'm sorry. So we have 2% drama sales. Will increase your daily expense. Yeah, okay. Oh, put that back. Manage different inventories, paints. No, because I am who I am. Cool. I am going to paint the bookshop a little. I also oh, we're in paint mode, I guess. So actually, I'll do the accents purple. Oh, I wasn't done. Come back. Each day you can pick a location to visit on the map. Going to the location has a travel cost, which is based on your daily expense as well as parking fees for the location. You'll unlock more locations as you go. For now, let's pick this again. I wasn't done here. Sorry. I wasn't done! We don't get the cactus today. Now, books in your storage. We'll start stacking your shelves. We can do this. Yeah. This also is a mess, by the way. Most books now in your shop. So you can see the sales charts. Yeah. Right. You can remove. Yes, I know. I have 4. Do I have 8 genres? Not quite 8 genres. But the fact they weren't just organised. Whoop. Because I know where we're going. I'm going to do this. But can I go back now, please? Will you let me do this? Thank you. Cactus. Little book sign. Obviously it goes there because I'm selling books. And then a guest book people can sign. Please. Please sign the guest book. So boost currently, we have stuff from the cactus. Our guest book is plus 2% to our customer count. And if we sold more than 10 books yesterday, it's plus 5%. The table is just to hold things. Alright, and now you saw that we added stuff, so now it's more expensive to go here. Did you notice you can look around a location? Oh, ooh, yoink. I'm pretty sure that's thievery. I'm pretty sure that was someone else's boy. Or if you're American, buoy. Oh, I forgot to move the shelf over one. That's fine. Oh, Tilda's back. Oh, shit. There you are. I wanted to commend you on how much you've been livening up this place. I'm sure you'll want to branch out to other places in town now. My friend Mary owns a very successful cafe in the town centre. If I call her up and get her to give you a parking space, you could get quite a few visitors. Good call. Yes, I know, dear. You can always trust me on these sort of things. It's decided then. Meet me out by Café Liberté as soon as you can. Yes, I also put her face at the same time. Oh, well, we're on the topic of showing your face. I heard that dear Walter was quite impressed with your little wagon. He's one of the local fishers. Why don't you go over there and introduce yourself? He should be back from his recent catch just about now. Might want to write this down, love. Having an organised diary will come in handy in our business. You know what? I still have quite a few unsold journals left over from my old shop. So here. Why don't you take this one? There you go. I hope you make good use of it. Goodbye. You got the journal. Open it any time to check on your progress. Just click the item on your item bar. Here you can track which genres you have sold. The most of. Useful for adjusting your collection. Here is the total number of books you have sold here. Check back for hints and events as you discover more. And this looks like this page holds little postage stamps to mark your moments in Bookstonbury. You'll collect these stamps as you make contributions around town. You can also see your progress towards stamps as well as extra hints and info. Hover over the stamp for more information. I can reread my quest. Click on the arrows of the corners to flip to another page. Click on one of the bookmarks to quickly navigate to a different area of the journal. You found the character entry. This page allows you to find out more about the characters you meet. There's pronouns. There's pronouns. There's pronouns. There's pronouns. There's pronouns, everyone. Everyone, there's pronouns. Pardon? This includes genres they like, personal information, and where you last saw them. Sometimes characters will have requests for you to fulfill. You can check up on them here and track your progress. He, they. Fund is a he, they. And Tilda is a she, her. Hey, what are you doing here? So I assumed you'd be at the beach like everyone else. Oh. I'm so sorry. I already forgot you're new. You just seem to fit in so easily. So sorry. Oh, sorry, here. I'll show you how to get to Far Beach in case you want to drop by there soon. I'm not really a beach person myself, but I'm sure the crowd there will need some of your reading material. Oh, yeah, we need to talk to him. Ahoy there, kiddo. How's it going? Looks like you got a good sturdy vessel there. I'm so sorry. I've got some old items lying around which I thought you might like. I'll see if any of it's to your liking. That's new. That's one of the things we're missing. My friends tell me you got some decent cargo on board too. They've been especially enjoying your travel and classic novels. The accent's changed. Guess I have to be careful. I might be outsold by you. Why don't you make a bet? If you can make 20 sales by my buddies, I'll admit defeat. I hope everyone enjoyed the 6 accents this sailor had.
He's got ocean madness, so he's actually got different personalities. Each one with a slightly different accent.
Looks like some items have been discounted a little. Now might be a good time to buy them. Or they could wait longer and risk someone else buying them first. Items in the seasonal section have a much slower turnover, so there's no need to worry. Be sure to snatch them up before the season ends. You can look around the map by clicking this and dragging. Okay. Currently, I can also oh, does it just colour that? Okay, in which case I'll make it black because that's nice and easy to see in the sea. That one doesn't colour. I'll colour the table black because I'm an edgelord. And then the accents are purple. Can I move this shelf, please? At what point can I move this shelf? Oh my goodness. Fish. Okay, so. We can go back to the square because we have things to do, but we can meet some more characters. Let's go to this one. I know for a fact they want a lot of classic books because I've played this before. Okay, I'm out of classic books. Maybe if I just go and put them all on the same shelf, that'll actually be okay. Yeah, it's a little sushi man. Your bookshop can be impacted by unexpected sources such as the weather, visitors, or special states. You can always read up on what something does by looking at the tooltips. And that's like, it's just nice today. Can't remember if there's something to... We can look at this, but that's for a later thingy. Can I knock this over? No. There you are. It seems Mariam has her hands full at the cafe again. I'm sure she'll drop by later. Now, something you might help me with. I've been cleaning up my old shop for months now, shelling the small pieces at the... Hold on. Clearly I'm not... Give me a sec.
Yes, shelling the small pieces. You've launched so many artillery shells.
You know, like the junk launcher and Fallout. Anyway, I've been cleaning out my old shop for months now, selling the small pieces at the flea market. This Saturday, I'm trying to move the more bulky items to the market. Help an old bookseller out, will you? They'd fit well on that little wagon of yours. Just pick them up and bring them with you to the market on Saturday. I'll owe you. I owe you, and make sure that... And I'll make sure they're... Meeting Thorn!
Who said Alola you? You've been playing too much Pokemon.
I owe you, and I'll make sure there'll be lots and lots of customers in it for you. Full tongue-tied. Listen. My tongue's not where it's supposed to be.
Usually I only get this bad around pretty women.
Sometimes people will ask for help if they can't find what they're looking for. Click the bubble to help them. They won't wait forever. Listen closely to people's requests and try to pick up on what kind of book they're looking for. Pay attention to how certain parts of their requests are worded. Welcome back to word problems in school, everyone. Some things can be optional, while other things are really important to the customer. People also leave some of their likes and dislikes unsaid, so make sure to put yourself in their shoes. Some requests might also be harder to fulfill than others. You can check the difficulty stars here to gauge how many books in your shelf are a good fit for your customer. Requests usually get more difficult as your stock dwindles throughout the day. Now let's look for a book that might pique their interest. Click to inspect a book. Okay, so I wouldn't mind reading more female-penned literature. I enjoy reading serious, sophisticated literature and tend to enjoy the classics. I'm interested to see what you'd suggest. So we're looking for a female author, alright? Victor doesn't sound female.
You don't know.
William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare. Charlotte Bronte, okay. This intimately narrated story of the winding life of Jane Eyre touches on many social issues present in Victoria, England. That sounds serious and sophisticated to me. Her story is fraught with twists and hardships, but ultimately leads to love. A perfect recommendation. You might have just found someone's favourite book. They'll buy this one and keep shopping. You're welcome. Wow, your customers just became inspired. This happens whenever you successfully recommend a book and increases the sale chance of all genres for a short while. That's the doorbell. Give me one of your niche hidden gems. I also don't mind a dull book. I've not yet enjoyed historical settings. I'm on a deadline. Maybe you've noticed how some books can show up across different genres. This doesn't impact how the customer perceives a book, but you can recommend books in a genre where your customer might not have been looking. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? Oh, my teapots! You can open them for me.
You want to show them off?
I can show them off, yeah. William Shakespeare doesn't seem niche. We could do Lord of the Flies. It doesn't say anything about history, I might be wrong. Oh. So this is my teapot. It's the same teapot, literally the exact same teapot I had before. And then a spare because I'm paranoid. So this is the same teapot I had before. Just the new version. As in the new version, as in brand new. And then this is a teapot that I'll keep in the cupboard as an emergency. My emergency teapot.
Your emerging teapot. I wonder what that big ass box could be, and then I saw Bodum and was like, it's the teapot.
I'm very excited because it's obviously it's coming to that time of year where I need warmer drinks again, and also my throat kind of been wanting a warmer drink. Give me one of those good old classics. I need a book with a high page count, but I'm not the biggest fan of academic and complicated. Okay, you want big old classic page count. You're not. Oh, looks like you managed to surprise them with an unexpected pick. They'll try this one and keep shopping. Big book.
I like big books and I can't.
Just going to be on the be right back screen while I nip and get my drink. Okay. I'll take a used book lot. Then we should have enough. Hard sci-fi. No, we only need to take that at the flea market. There's no point adding an extra 10 expense when we don't need to. Let's go back to the cafe. So, you can see what's left over from the cafe. Destro, did you want to take the porridge bowl through now?
I don't want it.
Did you, for the sake of it being cleaned and not contaminated forever?
I just need some water in it so it doesn't solidify.
Contaminated forever. There's Fern. I love them. Oh, sorry. Anyway, we're back here.
I'll contaminate you.
While they're in the shop, we have more chance to sell fact books. Oh, hello. And then we get to learn about the characters. Anything hot off the press. It needs to be science fiction, and I wouldn't mind challenging myself to a really long read. I can't get enough of... Is it anthem or anathem? I don't know. Can you pass me that book? So this is Anathem, and there's not many books where the spine is wide enough to put the title and the author.
How many pages is it?
1,000, I think. 981 plus acknowledgements.
Choke on my 1,235.
Yes, but it's a smaller book.
Yeah, but it's fucking packed. Show the nice people.
Show nice people.
Show Cloudy. I've got my thick book. My well-loved thick book.
It's well a thick book. Is that in the same series as the one I'm reading from you?
Yeah. This is number 2.
But yeah, this one's thick. I actually read it as a kid, but it's at my parents' place, and I couldn't remember the name of it. And then I was playing this, and I came across it, and I was there like, oh my god, that's the name of the book I've been looking for years. So I bought it. Anyway, you want science fiction? What we got? A historical fantasy novel. That doesn't sound like science fiction. In Asta's family, boys aren't meant to be witches, but they're supposed to grow into shapeshifters. That sounds sci-fi. You might know her already as Odysseus tells it, but the modern retelling of Greek mythology... This epic folk tale was comprised around 300 BCE and was hugely influential on storytellers in later eras. Okay. It's a tough galaxy out there. Sci-fi play turned graphic novel. Nailed it. But yes, these are all real books. I don't know if you've noticed. You probably noticed, but these are all real books. So at the moment. There's stuff later on in the story you can do that are not real books. But currently, all the books on my shelf are real world books. Hi there, I want to do a deep dive. I don't mind a dry book. I can't get enough of the soul of man under socialism. Okay. All of the flyers might be. If this is... Wait, you didn't say anything about popularity. Sometimes I think I'm a little bit too autistic to extrapolate what they're trying to say, but it's okay because there's no punishment for getting it wrong. Good afternoon. I hope you're aware of our flea market on Saturday. You should certainly stop by. We haven't had a good book sale there in years. The townsfolk will be grateful. Don't miss it, dear. Bye-bye for now. You must be that person Tilda has told me about. I see a small collection of classic books here. Good. I am Miriam Debois. Welcome to my cafe, the Liberté. You should know it's been family owned for about 200 years now. Throughout the years, the Liberté has hosted our history's greatest minds, from writers to revolutionaries. They all met right here. Well, surely you've done your own research into this town already. Either way, I have to get back to my customers. Goodbye. So this used to be, that's why the Tilda stuff was here. This used to be Tilda's shop. Whoop. What's up? I usually enjoy a classic piece of literature. I'm not really much of a pop science reader. Hey, this is apparently classic. Perfect. I am out of classic books and I am out of travel books. Cool. So it's the flea market tomorrow. I need some classic books. High quality. I need some classics. Because that's the only one we're missing. What does this do? Sure. Plant. Can I move this yet? Oh, thank goodness. There we go. Inside plant. Okay. There's a reason I keep going back here. Oh, I don't have that much fantasy. Actually, I can't. Visit the beach. What am I missing? Travel. And then I think they like drama here. I can't remember. We haven't been here yet, so I can't check. Can't remember if there's like a pick up here. Ah, there is. Spooky. So like we get these little stamps when we complete the stuff. You can see we have another character here. Excuse me, can I get a book, please? Hi, can I get a book? I want some cold hard facts. I tend to read lesser known works. I also tend to lead more towards non-fiction. Yep, the sea around us is exactly what I was looking for. Thanks for letting me read here. My name is Harper, by the way. I'm gonna be back soon, okay? Bye! You can also welcome everyone and then say thank you on the way out, which I think is really cute. They didn't find what they were looking for, and that's okay. No, you don't want to help? Okay. Oh, someone bought a kid's book, bought a fancy book. Ooh. Crime book, nice. Do you want to help? Okay. This might be a bit odd, but I'm looking for the next book in a series. Mythology and folklore have always fascinated me, and I can't get enough of ink art. Okay. That's part of a series, right? And it's kind of similarly themed. What a week. Give you something that's entertaining and not too demanding. The Canterville Ghost is one of my all-time favourites. Humour. It's something kind of humorous. Lesbian vampire story you didn't know you needed. You want this? What do you mean that isn't light and fun? What? I think it's light and fun. Okay. I want the coffee machine. Oh, I want the coffee machine. Okay, so it's the weekly flea market. Yeah. So, weekly flea market. We need this stuff. I'm gonna put this... Oh. There we go. More crime books, less kids books. Sounds good to me. Alright. Plants. What do you have at the moment? Bookish type. I can't seem to get rid of this thing. Do you want it? Yes, thank you. It's in good condition and all, I just don't know. Seems cursed. Alright, I want to actually buy some stuff from Tilda. But she has to collect her stuff first. But we can look here. Oh my gosh, you're the bookshop owner. I love your wagon so much. It's so cute. I'm Anne. It's nice to meet you. Welcome to the flea market. Looks like you're one with customers. I hope you still have some time to look around though. Would you like some plants for your shop? I feel like they fit in so well with your vibe. Oh, I do want a window box. Travel chance. Lovely, thanks for stopping by. I like window boxes. More furniture. Did you know I'm a really good finder? I always find the best stuff around here. Last time I found some really rare trading cards. And the time before that, my Baba and I bought some really good paint. It was so fun. I think this time I'll look for some sunglasses. How many treasures have you found yet? Do you think you can beat my record? Well, good luck trying. So I need to buy 7 things. Hi, can I get a book? It needs to be suitable for a 10-year-old. Absolutely nothing romantic, and I can't get enough of Ink Heart that's now fantasy. Give me something with a low page count. Facts, don't want to hear them. It's for my little sister. How low is low? Is that low? Finally something short and sweet. Oh, here's Tilda. She's coming. Looking for a new piece for my collection. I'm looking for books by women and I enjoy a classic piece of literature. However, I want that book to at least take itself seriously. A lesbian vampire story. There we go. Nailed it. Good to see that you found our little flea market. Oh my, thank you kindly for your help, dear. I can finally get rid of this clutter now. I set up my little stand over by the old cannon then. Come by if you want to have a look at what was in those boxes. It could even be useful for you. What? Look at this dope little shop. Hi mate, I've read about you in the paper. Such a good place, such a cool place you got here. My name's Klaus. I work at the Miramaché at the moment. Have you been there yet? It was an awfully big car park. I'm sure no one would mind if you made to stop there from time to time. Again, Klaus also has 4 accents. You having a good summer? Yeah, it's chill. Cool, yeah, mine too. Have you had some time to check out the local music scene? I mean, it's not huge. We got some cool bands here and there. Like, I'm in a metal band. Don't know if you're into that sort of thing, but we're called Sacrins Liberté. Okay, I'll check out your books now. See you later. Adios. Tilda, please walk back to... Like, I don't want to be, like, a prick, but can you walk back to your chair quicker, please? Thank you. No, I assume what I had in the old shop might be of particular use to you since you're also in the book business. So why don't you have a look? Okay. I want the armchair. I don't think we're going to be able to afford the armchair. Nikki, hello. How are you doing? I freaking love this game. Me too. I'm trying to 100% it in my other save. It's not very often I do a replay of a game, but this one on the Switch is very nice. It works on the Steam Deck really well, which is good. It's just, unfortunately, the cloud saves don't work for Steam at the moment. They haven't done the update. Typewriter. Boop. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to make one up front. I actually want to go to the cafe, only because I know that there's something I want to do in the cafe. No. I want to do... Because there's quest lines for different characters. That's not a spoiler, but I want to do Mariam's quest line. I did the books wrong. It's fine. Whoa, you have an item you can activate. New item bar and give it a try. A blank page, huh? It looks nice and pristine like that. Probably shouldn't write on it just yet. Yeah, I've said left that to you rather than writing just anything. I'll come back with some ideas tomorrow. I wish I could wiggle the skull. Where are the honkers? One thing I do like is there's, in the models, there's such a variety of age, ability, skin colour. Lovely weather. I could really use something with a political message and I'm feeling philosophical. These are my worst ones. Oh my god. Lesbians! You don't see a political statement there. I'm sorry. What? Lesbian vampires don't seem political to you. Hello dear, I can't help to think back from my youth whenever I look at you. I'm sure you haven't had time to spare to even a thought on retirement yet, but let me tell you one thing. Make sure you have some very good friends and as many things to do as possible, or you will be bored. I myself volunteer for the town council where we organise events and community outreach. I read and game and even attend the occasional concert or expedition, yet nothing compares to the hustle and bustle of the bookshop. It's also tiring, yes. I know I couldn't go on doing it forever, but as soon as it was gone, my life became too quiet, which is why I like to have your fetching little shop around. Now, let me find another pastime in your shelves. Did I use this already today? Yeah. What you want? I finally have something. Finally have time to read. I'm looking for something to do. You know, a new hobby. However, I'll rage if I read another classic. Got to go. Hopefully, finally finish my thesis. See you around. Fingers crossed that you finish your thesis. You want a new hobby? Poetry of architecture. You're an architecture fan. Oh. Walk in the woods. Do you like walking in the woods? Here's Mariam. We're gonna have another little text thing. There you are. There's something prepared for you. Since it seems your business is doing well enough, I think it's time to welcome you into our circle. You see, I'm the chairwoman of the Books and Read Local Association of Business Leadership and Administration. We support each other in all business matters. Tilda and I agree that you would be a good fit. However, before I can officially admit you, I must be sure you can adhere to our standards. The pillars of business that hold our association are not to be trifled with. Some of them have been in place since 1798, but we'll see if you can master them. Next time you come by the Liberté, we'll begin our little business course. I will see you then. Goodbye. Lovely weather. I'm craving a new filler. A fit filler. Agatha Christie. Cocaine fueled 80s horror classic. Is that what you're looking for? Okay, good. Oh, Fun's back. What are they going to read? Living in Alaska. What great inspo. You know what? I need help. I can offer you a fantasy book. I'm sure I have something with a spaceship in it. Okay. I need classics. That's kids, I guess, book collection. Okay, there's no events going on. Perfect. I don't have any new decorations. Fine. We'll go back to the cafe because I wanna do the... I'm gonna run out of classic books. Here she is. It's business time. Let's go. Actually, before we do that. Alrighty, here we go. Come on, I know you're thinking thoughts. Let them out. Death, dying, mortality. We all die someday. With each tick of the tick of the clock, that day grows closer. What will I have left behind? Okay, bit dark, don't you think? But I can make it work. We'll slap on a happy ending, yeah? Ah, good. As promised, we'll begin our Pillars of Business course right away. First, our association compendium from 1978 established that a good vendor, you must know thy customer. So do you truly know what the patrons of your shop want? Well, observe you closely whenever you stop by the Liberté. Let us see how spot on your recommendations truly are. So, if you see, do you know what your customers want? So that's a questy. It's a little quest. Okay, no drama. Do you want to request? Yes, hello. Have you been at a tragic tearjerker? I like fancy schmancy novels, and normally I prefer longer books. Okay. A story about the trauma of slavery. That sounds tragic. That's one recommendation. Let's go. Hello dear, can I give you a word of advice? You'll probably soon gather some regulars, people who will always return to your shop and like to chat. My experience, they always greatly appreciate it if you remember some details about them. Maybe last week they told you about their hobby or that their birthday is coming up. I recommend writing things down in your journal. For example, young Harper is celebrating her birthday soon. And you know how important birthdays are at that age. I'm sure she'll be delighted if you give her your best wishes. Here, lend me that journal for a minute. I can fill in all the important dates I can remember off the top of my head. I need help, young'un. Ouch, my back. I want a suspenseful thriller. What we got? Edgar did it again. Short story whose gruesome nature will linger on your. Okay. Suspenseful. There you go. That's 2. Let me get another one. Oh, Fern might want a recommendation. Here they come. What do you want? I finally have time to read. I only read novels written in prose. Also give me something tragic. I don't think this is it. Oh, okay. You're right, it has a lot of depth. I'll take it. Don't think it's that tragic, but it's just a coming of age story. I say, having never read it. I wish the skull jiggled. Oh, that was it. Jiggle, jiggle. Do you want help? Oh, fun. You don't want any help. Okay. No classics. What is this? I have nearly 30 of every other book. Ooh, extra inspiration. Longer inspiration. That might be really good. And I can afford it. Okay. And the weather's sunny because it's summer at the moment. And let's make it... purple. You might have to wait a few days and then come back when we have more classic books. Right, listen up. I've got the perfect heart-wrenching moment for the second act. As I lay on the bed and study the wallpaper on the ceiling, I asked myself, was everything we had a lie? And if so, could I believe in that lie a little longer? What do you mean it's wordy and obnoxious? Look who's the expert now. But alright, I guess I'll revise it by tomorrow. I passed my last exam. I want something with a political message. Oh dear. I tried to avoid something pretentious. Steampunk classic. Love triangles for beginners. Classic ghost tale with a lot of humour. Picture of Dorian Gray. I don't think that's political. I think that's more philosophical. I had a freshman. Anti-war novels. That sounds political to me. You don't want to help, okay. Oh, here she is! Tell me how well I did by playing the game. What we got? Retirement is the best. Historical settings appeal to me. I could pick up a new hobby. I tend to enjoy the classics. Historical settings. Post-apocalyptic, science, fantasy. Historical drama. Thank you. Oh! Okay. Very good. Your customers seem pleased. Got a stamp, hell yeah. You completed your first step, becoming a world-class Buxton business. Now see if you've got a good sense for book recommendations. Also translates for a good eye for decoration. Comprendian says you must show proper business decorum. Do you have what it takes to become a beacon of taste? I'm intrigued to see if you can match the live taste classy interior decor. I need one more classy thing. Okay. Oh yes, I heard you made the acquaintance of Mary. She has a great sense for business, more than I ever had. Runs in the Debevois family, you know. The Liberté has been with them for 2 centuries. And Miriam has always managed to stay on top of those decades of paperwork while still working out in front with the customers. It's an incredible feat, although she has enough employees that she would do well to rely on a little more. But I think she has a hard time letting go of the reins, so to speak. Refuses to speak of retirement at all. But who am I to tell her what to do? I gave up on that years ago. Coming of age book. I don't really know what coming of age book is. I assumed it was about young people, which I thought that was okay. Perfect. Is this classy? No. So we can't really do anything for a bit to forward that one because I mean that's technically classy, but I don't have enough money for it, so okay. We need to sell to some sailors. They love fact and travel books. And we can look at what's his Chops' stuff. Have a look, matey. Vintage globe. We could try and maybe get the globe. I kind of want the boy, and then we can have I'm gonna get the boy. And then we can have like... Wait a minute, young Hilda gave you a hand with clearing out your shop, did you? I'm sure she appreciated that. You know, maybe you can also check on her from time to time. If I know Tilda, she'll have a hard time letting go. It's always been that way ever since I've known her. Okay, and then we could put another boy on the corner and it'll look nice. This is how I learned that life is what you make of it, and I've really given it my best try. I can't technically cry, but it's a real tearjerker, right? People are going to eat it up. Now take it, your very first manuscript. This will be the drama they'll still talk about years from now. Oh no, what's this? With one final clack of the keys, the typewriter fell silent. F's in chat for the typewriter. A new personal person looking for a new hobby. Camper van destinations. Hmm. Cool. I'm looking for a non-fiction book. Light and entertaining. Oh, and Tilda's coming as well as Thorn doing some shopping. Hey, good to see you out here again. I'll just pick up a new book if that's okay. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. And let's hope the nice weather holds up till Saturday. Everyone's counting on it for the flea market. Hey, young'un, well done on those sales there. Seems like I underestimated you. Now, if you truly want to be afloat around here, you're going to need this. Let me tell you a wee secret. I see folk love a good decoration or two. If you want to garner a little respect around here, you just have to show us your maritime side. I've done that. And if you're seaworthy enough, I might even invite you to the fish market next Wednesday. I'm sure I got some knick-knack left over if you want to look. Hey. Cheers then, matey. Hey. Oh, look at your vessel. She's a real beaut now, seaworthy even. What's her name? Scampy. Are you sure about that? It's a bit unusual. Well, why not? Very good. I say you're ready for a little fish market now. Come by Wednesday, kiddo. Maybe you'll find something to your taste. See you later. Hello there. I'm here on research. I'm looking for anything sci-fi. Which? Fantasy. Science fantasy. Perfect. I like clicking the things that make noises. Book collection, gore, classic travel stories. Okay. We're currently very maritime. Where is this? This needs to be on the outside. People can grab it. Do I want it here? Or do I want it here? Second one. This doesn't do anything, right? No. That at least is a thing. Okay. What quests do we have? So there's nothing active. Oh. Nice, nothing. Calendar gives you an overview of what happens. See if you're ever unsure about what's going down. Here's some of them. Okay, what I want is No. Here we go. Should we go to... I mean, let's go to the beach. Kids and fantasy. Okay. What am I missing? Travel. Fact. But yeah, I like this game. I love the art style. I like the characters. What should I pick? I need something with loads of cool animals. Do you have anything like Frog and Toad together? Animorphs. Oh, this is a new character we haven't seen yet. Well, we have. They're the ones selling plants at the flea market, but we haven't spoken to them in the bookshop. Ahoy! Welcome to Buxtonbury's famous beach. It's nice to have you here. Such a great spot, don't you think? I've already seen some people with your crime and fantasy titles in hand. Can't wait for the next flea market. So much fun to help out the Horticultural Society last time. Will the bookshop be there again? I seen people were really interested last time. Come on, you should go. Let's hang out there, alright? Okay, can't live without sci-fi. If there are less than 200 pages, that's a plus for me. I have 1,153. Does that sound like a short read to you? What is this sci-fi? Any kids? Ink Heart? Oh, that's a lot of pages. That's fantasy. Oh my god, my whole brain shut the bed. You know, the one about dragons? Yeah, I don't think that's sci-fi. Oh. I'm easing back into streaming, everybody. It's okay. Sometimes we have silly moments. What we might do... Had a moment. Look at... You look like you're good at picking up stuff. Someone told me we have to go home, but I don't have all my shells yet. Shells. You ever heard of marine biology? So we study stuff from the sea, like starfish and mermaids and clams. So I need seashells to look at them for science. Can you pick some up for me, please? Here, I give you my special marine biologist device. Pick most of them today, but most should have washed up by tomorrow. I just need 12 more. My mom's calling me again. Okay, bye! Yeah, you need a book. I need seashells. Okay. Perfect. Use books for sale. Perfect. Is this because we got the new thing? Yeah, I'm going to put that on top of here so everything's kind of in one place. We go to the beach again. And then after the flea market, we can use our brains. After the flea market, We can do more Cafe Liberté stuff. Is there anything over here? No. Okay. How many shells we got now? Hey, we completed the visiting the beach. We got 5 shells. It also washes up on the water side. There's 2 shells. You can up to 2 shells you can get there. Oh, I need to look through the binoculars to unlock the lighthouse as a location. That I've remembered, and that's very important. Oh, are they gonna grab anything? A kid's book. Kid's book. Okay, we've got quite a few customers. That's nice. Honey, we're talking to the bookseller right now. I need a horror book right now. However, gore tends to make me queasy. I can't get enough of The Strange Cases, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Teen horror. No? Give me something that's entertaining and not too demanding. However, I don't like scary stuff. This isn't light and fun. I thought it was. Hey, you know what? Is it birthday related? Hey, what? How did you know about that? Yeah, it's no big deal. Just the best ever day today. Summer birthdays are the best. We can picnic at the beach and I can get as much ice cream as I want and no one can tell me no. Well, my parents did say I had to wait after eating before I could swim again, but I'll forgive them this time since I'm almost grown up now. I mean, nice of you to say hello. I would offer you some cake, but I already ate it all. Okay, bye-bye. Sorry, I'm in a bit... I have to pick up my kid in a bit. Love something with lots of cool animals, short and sweet. There you go. I am capable of doing a recommendation, everybody. I can do it. It is possible. Oh, so you wanted some help? Wish I could honk my car horn, you know? Okay, so flea market time. At least we've gathered enough books now, I think. For a bit, anyway. Flea market. What's else at the flea market? Fantasy and classic. Okay. I need another shelf. We're doing extra bit classic there. Okay. You're here already. Nice. I want the armchair. Oh, that's only 10. I'll get paint. Because we have to buy some stuff for the thing. Okay. Then we can't afford anything in that one. Immediately leaves her stall. That's so funny. Ah, quick, I need a hand. Oh, that was heavy. Thanks for the help. Look, you gotta keep this all under wraps, alright? I know I just dropped a massive fun in front of you. But technically, it's not mine. I kind of, stole it. I swear it was a rescue mission, though. Someone left it at my uni over the break, and there was no one there to water it, so I couldn't exactly leave it there, right? Totally. Thank you. I knew you'd get it. I'm sure we will be in better hands with you. It fits in perfectly with your whole cozy vibe. Thanks again. I gotta run now. Cheers. We've gained a plant. When else? We have 2 plants now. Oh, hell yeah. People buying books. Yes. What do you want? Need a good whodunit. There you go. There's an Agatha Christie for you. Oh, Klaus is here. That's nice. Oh, something short and sweet, and I like coming of age stories. Hey, remember when crabcore was a thing? In like 2009 or so. That was wild, right? Sorry, this is random. I saw a crab at the beach. So, by the way, look what I found. It's got some really cool records at the store back there. I haven't heard of any of these artists before. Maybe they'll give me some ideas for songwriting. And let's just hope my granddad's record player still does the job. Enjoy the market, alright? See you. Ooh, Thorn's coming in. Harper's coming in. What's up? A drama, the style. It has to be a play for me. Okay, that's not a play. Hamlet, that's a play. Oh, no. Oh, I'm just looking. Sweet. Okay, now we can make sure we've got all our classic stuff equipped, and we can go back to the cafe. Are these classic books? Yes. Okay, we'll go for books for a bit then. This is classy. Oh, I can just put the drug here. Whoop. There we go. Hey, I'm classy now. I'm classy but maritime, okay? We're going for, like, Classy ship core. Does that sound right to everyone? Oh yes, this is what I had in mind. Thank you. You should consider keeping the style around. It's certainly most fitting for a place like this. Now the next stage is a bit more challenging. You see, our compendium describes a good business must weather hard times, and it's not entirely sure what that might look like for a small shop such as yours. What I thought might slightly unusual, but you would certainly assure me of your competence. Usually we put our bins behind the Liberté until they're collected. Today I thought I might put them out front, so we'll still be able to make sufficient sales while your customers have to navigate around this rubbish. Alright then, good luck. I'll observe your success with great interest. Give me a fish. Okay, what do you want? Cold hard facts, but I'm not going to read any popular science. Don't really have... Oh. We sold 5 books. Six books. You want help? Oh, okay. You want help? What's up? Like books with poetic language. Fact books are my usual go-tos. Meet the dinosaur. I don't really know. Does that help? Where's the poetry? I don't know, dude. Okay, 7 books. We just need 3 more. Ask me. Thank you. I want to work on myself a bit. Okay. Hopefully... Yay! We did it! Great. Now we never have to do that again. What did we get? This is the spoiled fish, right? Yeah, I'm not actually going to use that. I just wanted to collect it to make sure I had all the stuff. No, I believe this might be just the day where she doesn't give me anything to do. Just lets me have a day off, but... like, a day off challenges. Oh, there they are. Not Mariam, there's Fern. And Harper, okay. Can I get a book? Something magical and enchanted. Magical and enchanting. Hey, Sailor Moon? So after this day, I think I'm going to call it here because I am quite tired. I am still sick. It's being hard to shake off, but looking for a new hobby. First break, now breakfast time. Hell yeah. If you ever needed some fresh local goods, you know, there are other markets beside that dreadful mega marché. We have a flea market, of course, but you also drop by the fish market sometime. You won't necessarily find the most exotic seafood, but our water and other fishes make sure the local sea life populations are kept in check before they go out of balance. It's essential for the ecosystem of the bay, I hear. Don't think medical people would care about that, do you? Anyway, it's a good market. You just might have to get used to the smell of it, dear. I mean, it's a fish market. It's going to smell of fish. What do you mean? A grand Salamis weather good times and hard times. I would say you've certainly achieved that. Well done. Thank you. Quite impressed with your perseverance on this very second edition compendium from 1798 concludes. However, it's rumoured that the first edition contained the 7th rule. For now, you've earned yourself a break. Come back soon and continue the second half of our course. Need my help? Alright. How have you been? I usually like books with thriller, plot twists. This has a plot twist, right? Oh my goodness, someone actually bought a kid's book. Travel book, well then. I'm going to try and save up for the coffee machine. Because what the coffee machine does is you spend 1 coin to make a batch of coffee. And then basically every adult that's in the bookshop at the time has a cup of coffee for a coin. So, but I'm going to call it that because I'm a bit tired and my voice is starting to hurt and I don't want to, you know, push that. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I shall see you tomorrow, probably for more of this or for TCG